So, Jesse, that's the whole story. What do you think? Should I get married or not?
Dylan, my dear friend, I know exactly what you should do. You should.
This play will end in approximately 10 minutes.
Oh, what was that?
Well, I was just about to give you some advice, but hello? Is there someone on the call with us?
Hey, we can see you. This is a private conversation, buddy.
Oh dear, I do apologize. You're not supposed to see me. Oh my, this is very awkward.
I'm sorry that we made you feel awkward while you're spying on my most sensitive thoughts. What's wrong with you?
Something is indeed wrong, but please resume your conversation. Try to pretend I'm not here.
I don't see how that's going to be possible. At the risk of playing into what is someone's poor idea of a prank, what did you say about ending in 10 minutes?
This play will end in approximately 9 minutes. Oh my, can't you please ignore me?
We can't ignore you, you weird robot person. Tell us what you mean.
Wouldn't you rather have a concise and insightful conversation that sheds light on human relationships and simplifies a relatable life problem into a quick, digestible scene?
Scene. Play. Are you trying to imply that we're meant to be some kind of performers?
We ain't performing monkeys. We're adults and we're doing adult things.
You're putting me in a very difficult position. All of us, really.
Oh, wait, I get it. Jesse, did you set this up? Is this answering all my questions? Am I learning a life lesson at this very moment?
I didn't, and I'm sure you aren't.
Well, then what the heck is going on?
Yes, I think you better tell us, whoever you are.
Well, I suppose there's no getting around it. You are both characters in a short play, which will end in approximately 8 minutes.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be learning from this.
I told you, I'm not trying to teach you anything.
Well, I don't know what to say. This is super weird.
All right, calm down. So you claim that we're characters in a piece of fiction.
Correct.
And who are you exactly?
I keep things running on time. You're not supposed to see me, so this is a little strange. I do apologize again.
So you're what? Some kind of magical train conductor? A floating Willy Wonka head in the darkness?
I keep things running on time. I'm sorry, I don't know a better way to explain it.
So you're some kind of mysterious stage director. You can understand if I'm having a hard time believing this. Anything you can offer us in the way of proof?
Yeah, prove it to us, you weird floating head.
This play will end in approximately 7 minutes. This is most irregular, but it appears that this is the way we are proceeding. Very well. Dylan, you were talking to your friend Jesse about your decision to get married, correct?
That's right, until we were rudely interrupted.
And what is the name of your prospective partner?
Stupid question. It's
Dylan, what's wrong? Say the name.
this is silly, but I can't remember. Jesse, help me out here.
Of course. Only, I don't think you ever told me. Did you?
How could I have not told you? We just had an entire conversation about it. And we've been best friends this whole time.
All right. Admittedly, that's strange, but it doesn't exactly prove anything, does it?
Right. We may be dumb, but that doesn't mean we're imaginary.
Dylan, help Wes. This must be some kind of psychological trick. It's not impossible, you know. I don't know how you're doing this, but it's going to take more than a little mental game to make us believe we don't exist. We think, therefore we are, after all.
For the moment. This play will end in approximately 6 minutes.
Okay, you're starting to really freak me out when you say things like that. If you really think we're made up, prove it to us right now or get off the call.
Very well. Please look behind you and tell me what you see.
It's just my house.
There's nothing wrong. What does this prove?
Now please, attempt to look in an area where the camera is not pointing.
Jesse, there's nothing there. Why is there nothing there?
It was not required for the scene.
This is really freaking me out. I look back here and I see my house. A bed, a pillow, walls. A void of blackness.
Only set dressing that was required for the authenticity of the scene was needed.
Jesse, I need your help. I need you to explain how this is all some kind of weird trick.
This is impossible.
This play will end in approximately 5 minutes.
Stop saying that.
You kind of buried the lead there. Whatever you are, most of my house no longer existing is a pretty convincing piece of evidence.
One final indicator.
You really don't need to.
Why did you speak with me? When I appeared on the call, why didn't you simply hang up and start a new call with your friend? It would have been easy to do so.
I was curious.
It did not occur to you to do so, did it?
No.
Because that would end the scene prematurely.
Well, I didn't think of it either, but I'm thinking of it now. Jesse, let's hang up with this weird floating head.
But if the scene ends,
then your characters will no longer be necessary. This play will end in approximately 4 minutes.
Come on, Jesse, if this thing is right, we only have 4 minutes anyway. Let's take a chance.
no, don't you hang up.
Jesse, I have to do something. I can't just sit here for 4 minutes not knowing what will happen.
But we don't know what will happen. What happened to you, to me.
Hey, weird head thing.
Present.
What happens after the call ends?
That is outside of my direction.
Okay, but you must have some idea, right?
Your characters will no longer exist. That is all I know.
Jesse, you're smart. Snap out of this and think. What do you think will happen?
This play will end in approximately 3 minutes.
I don't know.
We'll never know until we get there. What do you believe will happen?
Perhaps we'll go back into our creators' minds. We're characters, someone who wrote us, right? Or maybe we'll recede into the actors who are playing us. I suppose we'll always exist as a little part of them, but our minds, our thoughts. Dylan, what if they go into the same black void I can feel drawing in all around us?
Just because you're afraid that will happen doesn't mean that it will happen.
But it isn't fair. It isn't fair that this is happening, and it isn't fair that we don't know what will happen next. You, how can you do this?
I merely keep things running on time. But I do apologize that you've become aware of the situation. But consider that if you were what you call real, that your time would be limited just the same.
But not to 10 minutes. How can you do this?
I truly do apologize for the situation.
Jesse, I'm not going to pretend like 10 minutes is enough time to exist. But the thing is right. Our time would be running out anyway. And sure, I'd love to live for 100 more years and binge everything on Netflix and get married and play Fortnite and all that stuff. But who's to say that we won't be able to do all that stuff? Or maybe something even better. When these characters cease to exist, when what we know now ends, it could be the start of something even better.
Or it could be the start of nothing, of sinking to the void and never existing again. How are you taking this so well?
This play will end in approximately 2 minutes.
Jesse, you've always tried to be logical, tried to be certain about everything. And there's my always, for the last 8 minutes. But even so, I know who you are. I love the way you think, and that's why I come to you for advice. But you can't be certain about everything.
Dylan.
No, sorry if I'm taking up our last seconds of existence, but please listen. The world, the universe, it's a strange place. It's not logical, and it definitely isn't fair. Uncertainty lurks around literally every corner. Isn't the best thing we can do is be content with what we don't understand? What we can't understand?
Even so, it is well with my soul. Is that what you're saying?
That's it exactly.
Faith. Saying I need to have faith in.
Just have faith that there's something bigger than us out there. Something that will take care of us in ways that we don't understand.
I just don't know if I can accept it. You. Is there something bigger out there?
Most likely something, yes.
Can you tell us about it?
That is outside of my direction. This play will end in approximately 2 minutes.
I don't know what to do. It's just so soon.
It's a change. And we don't know what will happen. But think about the mystery, the adventure that could be waiting for us.
Dylan,
Yes?
anyone would be lucky to marry you. You're pretty incredible.
Oh, shucks, Jesse. You're pretty great yourself.
This play will end in less than a minute.
How on earth did you come to terms with this so quickly? Thought you were in a meltdown worse than I was just a few minutes ago.
Yeah. That's freaking out pretty bad there for a second. But once I realized that there was nothing left to do but accept it, I figured it was just best to face it head on. No point spending time and worrying about everything that might come next, right?
Think you are the wise one after all, my friend.
See you on the other side.
Absolutely. No matter what comes next.
Let's do it.
This play is over. Thank you. Goodbye.